It's me, Renee. I'm back, and I've got recommendations for the second prompt, being a book written by a black woman. So here I have quite a few as well. I have The Boyfriend Project, which came out now 2 years ago. Life, well, time flies, but yeah, this is an amazing book. I love it so much. It's it's a romance. With two black people. So that's fun. Often you have interracial romance or you have white people, and there's just two black people. Just it's two black people, and it's just a lovely romance. Their characters, like by themselves, they work very well together. And then the main character, Samia, she's working in STEM, which quite cool and fun. And blah 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 blah. And Daniel, the love interest, there's something mysterious going on with him, so I'm just gonna leave it at that. There's kind of mystery like underneath the story in this book, and yeah, it's just a very good book. So check it out if you want a nice romance that also has some punches on a lot of different levels. So yeah, check it out. And then we have Take a Hint, Danny Brown, or in other words, the Talia Hibbert books. So yeah, here are two of the books. The first one I have on audiobook. So this is the second and third in the Brown Sisters trilogy. I have a few more of her. I've read one in the I'm forgetting the other name, but I've read one of the other books in the not Talia in not Talia in the not Brown Sisters series. And yeah, I really enjoyed these two. I'm thinking though, still like even though I've read the whole trilogy, I would say still to this point, I would say I enjoy the first book the most. It's like Get a Life, Chloe Brown. But yeah, I enjoy them all in a good amount. And yeah, in case if you haven't read it, you probably have because it's been all over the book internet. But if you haven't, they're definitely worth a read. They all have like good elements to them, like good elements. Not like other books have bad elements, but like there's love stories, but it's also like very good subplots to them. And yeah, I very much recommend them. Then we have Alyssa Cole, here by Hope Divided. But I'm also kind of recommending all of her books. I mean, the prompt here is read a book by a black author, black woman. So like if you know any black authors that write a lot, you can just I will say like just name the author. And yeah, Alyssa Cole, I would definitely say like check out her reads. I really like her because she has like modern a modern series which is like based on royals, and then she has a historical series which is based on this, which is based around the Civil War. I think I slightly enjoy the Civil War books more than her modern books, but I enjoy them both like at big amounts. And yeah, if you like historical but you want like something different than Second World War, check out this series. It's yeah, very good. And they just come out with new covers. So if you like to collect covers, or if you like want them and you just kind of want to see what's in store, they're probably in stores at the moment. So yeah, these are very good. And then we have Truly Madly Royally by Debbie Rigaud. This is a YA romance. It's kind of like think Hallmark movies where it's like all about like a secret prince or secret princess. It's kind of like that, but it's not secret. No, it's not a secret. But yeah, it's a love story between a prince and a princess. The princess here is African American. Like often in these stories, both both characters are white, but here one of them is black. And yeah, it's a sweet, lovely story, YA story, set mostly during the summer. And yeah, I would say check it out if you want something sweet and light and fluffy and quick. So, well, I just got dust in my eyes. Yeah, anyway, yeah, check out this. Then we have Everything Everything by Nickelodeon. This was, I think, actually my first read by a black author. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was. I read it when it came out back in 2016. When did it come out again? 2015. Sorry, yeah, came out in 2015. It is like a fluffy, nice story, but like at the end, it kind of has a big twist. So it's like, whoa. I suppose you might have heard about this because it's also a movie that was like well received. But yeah, in case you haven't seen the movie, haven't read the book, I'll say check out the book. And also, yeah, just know that the end kind of gives you like what a big head scratch or head scratch, a big a big the ending kind of gives you a big uh, plot twist. So just so you know, there's a plot twist at the end here. Then we have Vacant, which is by lots of different authors, but it's all Black American women, females. It has a story by Nick Stone, Tiffany D. Jackson, Donning Clayton, Andrew Thomas, Nicola Yoon, and Ashley Woodfolk. And it's a short story collection. It's a collection where like the characters that kind of intertwined. So, like one character is the cousin of another character, or one character is the boyfriend of another character, or whatnot. It's also been made to a movie by on Netflix. Well, I think it's actually been made to a movie and TV series. That's kind of interesting. But I suppose I think like some of these stories, even though they're all novellas, I think some of them could be elaborated and like made like longer. So yeah, that's cool. And there's also like this Christmas, there's also another book by these people coming out, White Out, set down Christmas. I don't know if there's gonna be the same characters, probably new characters. Well, I don't really know. But yeah. Also, I've heard some people in BookTube say that they don't really enjoy this book so much, and they kind of felt like because the concept of this was like having a story just by black authors, but like having it be romance books, romance stories. And these people, a lot of them don't normally write romance. A lot of people felt like they didn't write romance good in this book. I felt like they did. But yeah, there are all like there are all romance authors that are African Americans that could have written this, I suppose. But yeah, in my opinion, it worked. So yeah, I'm like going against the stream here. Like I'm going against the majority, but I really enjoyed this book. And then we have okay, so this is a bit silly because this is a book we can recommend books, and I've heard this recommended by others. I've started it. I haven't finished it myself, so I suppose I can't personally recommend it. But like what I've read so far, like I read a bit of it, and I do enjoy it. I haven't really been in the mood for it. But yeah, it's a Western book with black characters. Some of them are necromancers and whatnot. Necromancers and whatnot. And yeah, like the concept of it is just cool. I just haven't really been in the mood for this kind of thing in a while. That's why I haven't read more. But yeah, I've heard it's good. So even if you're in a mood for this kind of stuff, I would say check out. And then last but not least, because it's my most recent read and it's an amazing read. It is. I'm picking a book for some reason. A Caribbean heiress in Paris. I'm not quite sure if it's supposed to be a Caribbean heiress in Paris or a Caribbean heiress in Paris, because in French you pronounce it Paris, but in English it's Paris, and it's an English book. And like the TV series Emily in Paris, I mean you could pronounce it like that because Emily in Paris, or you could like say Emily in Paris because it's the English series. I'm not quite sure what's official there. Anyway, yeah. Anyway, I just read this book last week and I love it so dang much. It's amazing. It's one of those reads where like every page, every sentence when I read it, I just had this huge smile on my face because it was just so amazing. I mean, yeah, of course it has conflict because you need conflict in a good book, but like it was just written so good that I mean, you felt like all the characters felt real, all the characters uh felt like they could have existed. They felt yeah, they felt real, and even like the villains kind of like felt like, oh yeah, people like this definitely existed or like definitely exist, and like I don't know. So maybe like when I don't smile while reading a book, they don't feel real. I don't think it's that. Anyway, yeah, I just smiled while reading this book all the whole time, and I loved it so much. And according to Goodreads, this is the first in a series. I like Googled it a bit. I didn't really find. But I think it might be the first in series, but I haven't really. If someone has like an interview with Adrian and Herrera talking about this series, that would be fun because I haven't really found that much about it. Like I haven't really found um cover reel or something like that on the second book, if it is second book. Like sometimes Goodreads and the booknet says things about a series when they're not. It's like they take rumors for good words. But I do really hope this is a series. It's a series. I do really feel like it could be a series. So yeah, yeah, definitely check out this book. If you like romance, if you like historical romance, and if you like Paris or Scots, and like to have a smile on your face. I suppose not everyone will enjoy this because not everyone is me, but anyway, I enjoyed this so much, so much, and yeah, and that's my recommendations uh, for books written by black authors. I have like, for example, like Amare is written by a black author, but it's not a black female, so that fits almost, but not quite. So yeah, and I hope to see you soon. Bye.